Hi YouTube, my name is Darnuk. I've been prompted to make videos, so I figured why not, since I've been having many questions about this. Well, a project of mine that I picked up a few months ago was to actually read through this entire book. And oh my goodness, how do you theists follow this? Seriously. I'm going to start by just pulling out small stories here and there as I pass through them. I'm actually in First Chronicles. Yay me. But I'm going to go all the way back to Numbers 22 through 24, which is the story of Balaam. Yes, that's right, Balaam with the talking donkey and the angel with the sword that only the talking donkey can see. But I just want to talk about the guy himself. Now, according to Numbers 22 through 24, Balaam was a man of God. What happens is that the town of Moab is being besieged by the Israelites, and King Balak sends messengers to Balaam in Pethor to ask him to come to Moab and curse the Israelites. Balaam tells the messengers no, he's not going to do it because God spoke to him and told him not to do it. The messengers go back. Balak sends some more messengers back to him. Again, Balaam says no, and his second talking with God, God tells him, if they ask you to go with them, but his word hasn't changed. So that means that he's not to curse the Israelites. So that next morning he does go with them. God gets angry, sends the angel, and then there's the little intermediate story of the talking donkey and the angel with the sword, which most people know. When he finally gets to Balak, king of the Moabites, King Balak does 3 sacrifices on 3 different occasions to try to appease God to get Balak to curse the Israelites, which Balak says no on all 3 occasions because God said no on those 3 occasions. That's building the altar. I took a lot of notes. I'm trying to condense it down. After the 3rd time, after the 3rd sacrifice, Balaam and Balak go their own way. So Balaam goes back to his village, which is Pethor, and Balak goes back to the Moabites, and that pretty much ends that story. The next time we hear of Balaam is in Numbers 31. Yes, Numbers 31, which a lot of people pull out for just the disgustingness of it. Particularly in verse 8 of Numbers 31. And they slew the kings of Midian beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi, and Rechem, and Zor, and Hor, and Reba, 5 kings of Midian. Balaam also, the son of Beor, they slew with the sword. That gave me pause, because in Numbers 22 through 24, we are told that Balaam is a man of God, and that he did God's word. The explanation that they give for killing Balaam is found in Numbers 16. Moses is talking about the women that were brought back alive. 16 says, "Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor, and there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord." It took me a little bit of digging, because I had to go back and reread some of Numbers to find out where they were talking about, and it turned out that it was the next chapter, which was Numbers 25. The trespass would have been the second half of Numbers 25. Where do I have it written? 6 through 18, where one of the Israelites brings a woman to the tabernacle of the congregation, and that is where one of Aaron's sons killed the woman and the man, which in this passage it does not mention Balaam at all. The first half of 25 talked about the sons of Israel going a-whoring with the Moabites. So after I've read this, I was wondering, is Balaam a man of God or not? Reading a little bit further ahead, if you go to Deuteronomy 23:5, Deuteronomy 23:5 supports the claim of Numbers 31, where it says, Nonetheless, the Lord thy God would not hearken unto Balaam, but the Lord thy God turned the curse into a blessing unto thee, because the Lord thy God loved thee. So there's one passage to support Numbers 31, which would contradict what is said in Numbers 22 through 24. The next mention that I found is in Joshua 13:22. And the border of the children of Reuben in Jordan, and the border thereof, that this was the inheritance of the children of Reuben after their families, in the cities of the village. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 23. Stop, cat, stop. You'll be in the next video. Go. Joshua 13:22. Balaam also, the son of Beor, the soothsayer, did the children of Israel slay with the sword among them that were slain by them. So that would support what is said in Numbers 31. The last passage I found mentioning Balaam is in Joshua 24, 9 and 10. Then Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, arose and warred against Israel, and sent and called Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you. But I would not hearken unto Balaam, therefore he blessed you still, so I delivered you out of his hand. Now to me, that would support what Numbers 22 through 24 says. My question is, which one is correct? Is Balaam a man of God that listened to him, or did Balaam come to curse the Israelites and turn the women against them?